Amen. Yes. Welcome and thanks to be here. Please give a like as you walk in. Be good, be beautiful woman. She's so beautiful. Oh, come on, Jonathan. Come on, people. Come along, come along, come along, please. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Please come in. Thank you for being here this evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, 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 one and all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please come along. Touch the notification bell as you walked in. Thank you. She's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman. Yes, she is. She's a beautiful woman. Thank you for being here. She's a natural beauty. Let me tell you. She's a beautiful woman.
Reportedly. Reportedly.
Believe or repeat it. She's a beautiful woman. Welcome on the live tonight. Welcome to the live chat. Welcome to the live chat tonight. Welcome. 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 We're going to be chatting tonight. It's not plugged in. Sure, it's plugged in. What is happening here? See that it gone. Just she's a beautiful woman. Yes, she is. Yes. Good night to everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. And how do you do? Good night. Good night. How do you do? Good night. Good night. How you do? Good night. Good night. Oh, it's good. Am I on too early? Am I not getting anybody tonight? Yes, I am getting a lot of people coming out. Yes. Yes. The word of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, Lord. Not my strength, your strength, my strength, and your doing. Smart, informal, having a showing or quick, witty intelligence. If he, if he was that smart, he would never have been tricked. So, of the device program, so as to be capable of some independent action. I take smart. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I said welcome and you run away. Why did you jump up? I said welcome. I didn't say anything to hurt you. No, I didn't. Why didn't you stay? Have a own of part of the body feel or cause a sharp stinging pain. Her leg were scratched and smart and smears. Informal North America intelligence echo. I don't think I am the smart for it. Sharp stinging pain in a quick black manner. It is better for tennis to be compelled to play, to pay up smart. Good night, everyone. Good night. It's a pleasure to have you here tonight. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen my moderator. I've seen people coming on and hopping off. Please don't do that. Please come on and stay on. hmm Maybe I'm a little bit too early. Sometimes I'm a bit late, but this is how it goes. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am and sir. Thank you for being here. Thank you. She's a beautiful woman. Yes, she do. She's a beautiful woman. Yes, she did. On 24 minutes now. She's a beautiful woman. Yes, she did. She's a beautiful woman. That song. She's a beautiful woman. Yes, she did. Let me see one person show up on the screen. Oh, is it too late? She's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman. Welcome tonight. Thank you for being here. Up the way as well. Song. She's a beautiful woman. Playing it. Getting no strike from YouTube tonight. Let me get some people. She's a beautiful woman. Yes, she does. Thank you very much and welcome to live chat tonight with your host, Joy, of course. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the likes. She's a beautiful woman. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Thank you for coming in. Good evening, my sis. Good evening. Happy Friday. And how did you spend your Friday? Thank you for being here. You're passing through. Thank you for doing so. Nice of you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. How did you spend your Friday into the evening? I hope you do get some rest. Yeah. Thank you for really passing through. I'm just looking for a song for a beautiful woman. I don't know what this thing is playing with me. She's a beautiful woman. Yes, she is. Big up, bless up, up all the time. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I guess sometime you will find something there you can play upon. You can try. And I have many more to come. It's just the interest of time. And I'm glad you do enjoy it. Thank you. Italis. What's your national what is your national dish in Italis? In Italy. In Italy, right. What's your national dish? Um Nakoda Hospital exposed. Now no, you're in every country they have a national dish. Like in America you'd say their national dish, whatever, I think it's turkey or whatever. But what is Italy national dish? Okay, okay. Do you use hockey? Because Jamaica national dish is ackee and salted fish. Same codfish, but salted fish. And they use that for their national dish. The national dish, the national tree, yeah. The national bird. The national bird is the hummingbird. Maybe some of the preparation may done a little bit different from us. Okay, I tell. You know about Italis, and you know that the Italis they use a lot of coconut, yam, banana, ackee, saltfish. Oh yes, and all the works. Okay, I see. Which is so good. Yeah, and a lot of coconut. As I was saying the other day, they said coconut oil were not good for us. And it's from the same mouth that said that. The same mouth came back and said, "Oh, coconut oil is good. You should use a lot of coconut oil." Oh, please. And chocho, nice sweet in coconut. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you're at Rock Brook Hospital. Okay. Okay. Do you have a channel? If you do have a channel, put up your channel name. Pop Choy and Chocho, Guana Italis. I see you, I hear you. Yes, it's too nice. Really nice. Especially when you can put like ripe plantain in it. Yeah, you just sort of mellow the taste. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome as you came in. And thank you for touching the thumbs up button. Thank you. Yes, man, I tell food one in a million. Noise, 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 noise. But it's not a lot of persons can really cook idle food, you know. Sometimes what they do, uh, they put a lot of butter seasoning and all these things in it. Would you know that the other day I was saying it to somebody and they didn't know it could do that way? You can use the ackee without putting it into a pot of water and boil it. The ackee, you get your seasoning and put your ackee with your saltfish, boil your saltfish and whatever, and put in your seasoning. Or you put your ackee with just a little oil to grease the pot. Just a little, little next to none. And put the ackee in it and cover it and put it on a low flame. When that ackee cook, trust me, you wouldn't want to boil ackee and strain off the water and you know because when it finish you just share and then you get the ackee in its authentic state. It tastes just good. Yeah, you can do it without but I'm not seeing ackee here, the canned ackee. Unless somebody is coming up. I'm gonna ask them to bring me some ackee. And when it come, I am going to do it on the live and show. The ackee don't have to put into a big pot of water to cook. No, just put it to steam. And remember, some ackee take a little longer time to cook than some. So you just put and you don't mix the ackee because some of them cook quicker than some. And you won't know which one. Even the ackee that is called butter ackee, that a lot of people say don't like to cook it. But you don't have to boil the ackee. You just put a small amount of oil, small amount of water with all your seasoning and thing. Cover your pot. Yeah, good. In a skill. You just cover it tight and it steam it. When you eat that ackee, you don't want to boil ackee. It is a skill to do so. Somebody will be coming here. I'm going to ask them to bring me some ackee. I was saying to the person, you don't have to boil ackee. We grow up and see them doing it. So we put the ackee into a pot of water, boil it, and and throw it off. And why you just use a small amount of oil? Ackee carries oil. A lot of people don't know that ackee is oily. It's a fat fruit, but it is one of the good fat. Yeah. Thank you for sharing, man. Yes, and you can cook the ackee in the rice if you're doing rice, because you can do ita rice. That is nice, 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 nice. So nice. Wouldn't believe with your tip of black pepper if you use black pepper. Yeah, you roast breadfruit and ackee. Yeah, well, ackee go well with everything, you know. Ackee goes well with just about anything. You have your nice cooked ackee with your breadfruit. Mm. Whether you bake the breadfruit or you roast the breadfruit. And if you have breadfruit that like um let's say a lot, like hurricane blow off the breadfruit, what you can do is roast them or bake them and don't peel the or even if you peel them, you put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze them, let them be real frozen. When you're ready to use them, just put it in a saucepan or a skillet, whatever you use, and just cover it on a low flame. And the breadfruit came back just as if you just roast it. Yeah, you don't have to fry it. I will eat fried breadfruit, but it's not my style because breadfruit sucks up a lot of oil. It's get too oily. You don't really want that oiliness. You just want breadfruit to eat in its nice bready state. Yeah. Breadfruit, ackee, and saltfish. And you can bake your yam. First time people roast yam or bake the yam. And of course, you cook yam, but it's better to do baking than I, Josh. How is Josh to this evening? I am good. And how are you, Josh? It's nice to see you popping in. How is the health? Coming back strong that you can do a marathon? I hope so. I am hoping that your health return to you. Okay, then. So I would like to do that. Oh, oh, wow, wow. Ah, what to see? What to see? Keep up. And you have to cry, cry. If you have to bawl, bawl. If you have to Allah, Allah. And give ease to your feelings. You know? The wound will heal, but the scars are going to always be there. It's going to always be there. But I am glad to see that you can manage and you are and you are able to really stand the test of time. And remember, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Condolences to you and the family. Just keep strong, keep a leveled head, because no amount of crying will bring him back. Just remember the good time, the best times, the laughter that you have with him. You know, just keep the good memory intact, and that will keep you going on. But I'm so happy to see you, Josh. God, yeah, yes. Tonight, as we are on our live, it is a time when we put our head together and we put the pieces together and we have a chat. And we chat, and those that um, exercise their rights in the comment section and exercise it with love, not with you know aggressiveness, because we like to treat people as people and be honest with people. So it's not that there's a part of the scripture say angry and sin not. So it's not a case that you can't get angry, but it's what you do with the angriness. So it's not that you can't put your opinion out there, but it's how you put your opinion, because there is no one can put you in the law for your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion, but it's how you impose on other persons, because sometimes persons use their opinion to hurt. No notification. Wow, I was calling you and there was no answer. Your phone only go ringing. Eh? So we do it with respect on this side of the fence. Thank you very much. On this live, on this channel, you make your comment, you do your thing, but you do it with respect, knowing that there are other persons and they have feelings as well. Good. And so we are here to really, this topic is going to be a topic. Maybe it might not finish tonight. We may have to have a part two of this very topic. But this topic is interesting. And this topic pulls in the girl and the boys. Right? It have to do with the both side of the fence, the both sex. For those that are having their birthday, I want to wish you a happy birthday. And for person that have their channel out and would like a shout out, there was somebody who asked me to shout out their channel the other day. I still don't get the name of the person, but you can put it there, and we will give you acknowledgement with your channel and ask persons to go and support you with your channel. Okay? For those that are having their birthday, I wish for you a happy, happy, happy birthday. A birthday that you will not forget. I got a question. Oh, oh, oh. If you have the permission or what, oh, sure, ask your question. Go straight ahead and ask your question. Right? Have yourself a blessed and a happy, peaceful holiday. Okay. No, Josh. If it is you want to give something to the channel, as I always said, if you notice, it's here and I have never put that up. But as I keep saying, we have this basic school, and I said persons came on here and asked for my cash app. And I want to tell you, sometimes I don't even remember the cash app. So then we put it up that person that want to, because times and again person came and asked for my cash app. So hence we put it there that they won't ask if they are going to give $1, give a 50 cents, give whatever. The cash app is there. Okay? So you don't have to pay. No, Josh. We're we're not charging for speech over here. It's just if you want to donate, if you're led to do so, yes, we'll accept it, because sometimes I don't accept, but then it looks away, and when people ask, so we just leave it there. So for those that having anniversary, happy anniversary to you. And remember, keep the good side in focus. Because sometimes if you think on the miss up and the lot of um, problems you have, you will not even acknowledge that the good part of it. But keep the good part in focus. Remember the laughters. Remember the time when you know things were so knitted, so things was tight, things was good. Remember those good days. Don't let the bad days spoil the good memories. Remember the good memories. Remember the laughing memories, the smiling memories, the rose, the chocolates. Remember the memories. You go vacations together. Remember those memories. Yes. And keep those in focus. All right. And for those that we enter next month, there are some already has gone back to school, while some is getting ready to hit the school trail again September. And we want you to go prepare to take up your challenge. Take up your challenge. Put on your blinkers. Sit in the saddle. And yes, go to the finishing line. Don't look to the right nor to the left, but go to the finishing line. Okay? Because only so and only so afterward you can look back at where you were coming from and where you reach. Hello, thank you. Right? Yes, Atlas. Okay, true. Okay. Right? Only so you can look back on your journey and you can pat yourself on the shoulder and said, I have done it. It's like the Olympic that is going on now. And you see each one who represented their country are vying for the Gold Cup. Yes. So going back to school, well prepared, well rested, your brain. And when you're studying, don't leave your bottle of water. Please study with your water. Because let me tell you, studying is a brain drain. You think you're tired when you work, when you're studying, you felt more tired. You felt as if you were turning over the earth. Yes. Persons don't understand that brain work is a tiring work. Yeah. So don't forget your bottle of water. Study with your bottle of water. Now, anything I forget to say before in my opening statement before I get into it? I don't think so. Yes. For those that are going for their exams, do not do not do don't swat your exam. And if you didn't study, there's nothing that will come back to your brain because you didn't even read over the thing. So study. Do your proofreading, do your thing. That when your exam time comes, you rest and go into your exam well prepared. Yes. Tonight, my topic is a beautiful woman, beauty slash smart. Beauty slash smart. And you may wonder why beauty along smart. Now, there's a lot of persons between woman and man. So man would not be beauty, they would be handsome. Man is not beauty, the male is handsome. So it would be handsome with the male slash a smart man. Right? So the woman, beauty slash smart. Beauty is beauty, and there's nothing you can do to remove beauty unless you get yourself in an accident that disfigured your whole body structure, disfigured your beauty. Persons who knew you before, they knew you were a beautiful woman. You were a handsome man. Pretty handsome to look upon. Right? So if there's nothing that comes in the way to disfigure your beauty, 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 beautiful. Hence we have pageant, beauty pageant. And all the girls from the different part of the world who enters the beauty pageant, you'll see they showing off their beauty. Isn't that nice? Not only those girls are beautiful, every person is beautiful in their own way. Depending on what you are looking for beauty, then you would have said, okay, and persons use this word, you are ugly. You are ugly. but each person is beautiful in their own way. Some of the times, the beauty is not on the outside, the beauty is on the inside. So the outside features may be showing you something else, but to know that person and to deal with that person, you realize they are so beautiful on the inside. So it's not only about the outside beauty, but guess what? Nobody is stopping to find out about any beauty on the inside. Nope. No one is stopping to find out about the handsomeness on the inside. Every person is looking on what is displayed before you. You're looking on me and you're saying, okay, she is beautiful. She's not so beautiful. Oh, and you will find something that looks beautiful on me, just like the outside. Sometimes you look at a person and only the contour of their face structure, they have a nice almond shaped face and the different contour. Sometimes only the eyes you look and I just like that person's eyes. I just love her eyes. Sometimes it's the walk, the way in which the person walks. Their walk grabs you. They walk in such a special way. And it's not a put on, it's their natural walk. It's not the walk that they put the books on their head and learn to walk with it. Their natural walk that they're born with. So beauty spread out in a long, long way. Beauty on the inside, beauty on the outside. Beauty, beauty, beautiful. And beauty comes under the clause that the person, their shape, their shape, a combination. I don't know why I'm getting a twisted tongue here. A combination of qualities such as the shape, the color, or form as pleasing to aesthetic sense, especially sight. So it's a combination that builds up beauty. And as I repeat this one, most of the time, the beauty is not seen on the outside, but the beauty is seen on the outside, in the inside. The beauty is, shown on the inside. But you would have to go, you would have to know, you would have to have this person to deal with, not being so it's your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, but just a person you deal as a friend that you can only detect the inside beauty. Now, the flower, the rose, and all these flowers that blooms, they are pretty in color, amazing to look at in shape. The formation of the flower and the fragrance that it gives. The bee, oh, your birthday is August 13th. Okay, when it comes that day, we will sing happy birthday for you. We will sing you an happy birthday song. Okay, we will give it to you in both Spanish and English. And I want you to enjoy that day. I wanted you, Josh, to enjoy that day. That day is a day of reflection, a day when you look way back then and brought yourself to this point. And I want you to give God the praise, the thanks for this day, for you, your parent, for bringing this healthy boy child in the world. So that day is a special day for you. And do not let nothing spoil that day. Let nothing spoil the moment. Enjoy yourself. Yes, enjoy yourself. Do nothing and let no one spoil it, but enjoy yourself. If you want to spoil yourself. If somebody is there that is going to spoil you, let it spoil you. But do not spoil your moment. Don't spoil your day. And before it comes, happy birthday. When it is here, we remember to shout you out on your birthday and have a happy and peaceful reflection of your years on earth. Yes. So the flower do not go to the bee. The bee come to the flower. Because what? The flower, the roses, every flower, blooming flower out there, have something that the bee needs. So the flower is there in its glory, in its beauty. It's going nowhere to meet Mr. B. Mr. B will have to come to the flower. And so, with the ladies, you don't have to go nowhere to display your beauty to let somebody find you. Because you're beautiful, someone, the bee is going to come to you. The bee is going to trying to find nectar because that is what the bee go onto the flower for, nectar. So the bee will find you. You don't have to go out there hunting for the bee. You understand that? Yes. So don't forget, the flower never go to the bee. The bee came to the flower. Okay, thank you. Right? The flower do not go to the bee came to the flower. So let's say the male is the bee and the woman is the flower. The male is always finding the flowers, the roses, the tulips, and all of these nice, fragrant flowers. They're finding them. So wherever the beauty is, sitting down in the office, there's always a male that walk have to go to that office, have some business to do, and oh wow, she looks so good. She's beautiful. It's always the man who make their advances to the roses. But there are a next side to being beautiful. There's a next side to it. The beauty that captivates the man. The beauty that the man saw in you. The beauty that stands out, that stuck in his mind. This beautiful woman. This woman, she, I can't remove her from my mind. She's beautiful. All her curves are in the right place. She just, she is overall beautiful. And they can't express the beauty any other than they do. They are expressing it, and they will find their way, whatever way they're walking, driving, running, or skipping, back to the beauty, because they must say something to that person. And they're going to say something for the woman to smile. And as long as you smile, he said to himself, yes, I had her. This may be inviting that I can have a conversation with her. We can meet at the coffee table. We can, or I go back to her workplace just to see her. And this is what the male searched for. Don't matter what happened, they are looking for a beautiful female. They wanted a beautiful wife. And in children making, with a beautiful mother and an handsome man. And sometimes the man not so really handsome, but on the outside, but he is so charming, he's so good on the inside. So you're looking on a family, and you're looking at the mother. You wanted to walk with this woman. This is this woman. I want to model it down the road. I want to model it. This is my beauty. And the children will have beautiful children, beautiful mother, handsome daddy. Am I truthful? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Every male gender is looking for a beautiful woman. But hear what happened in the midst of all of the beauty. There is only few men that seek a smart woman. Check it out. It's only few men will seek to have a smart woman. Because the smart and the beauty most time don't go hand in hand. The beautiful woman can be a smart woman. And that is what you should have looked for. But men look at the beauty and not the smartness. I'm telling you what, the smart woman can outsmart you. can outsmart you. Good, 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 good. But here what happened now. Here the beauty of the smart and the beauty. The beauty and the smart. Look what happened. A smart woman can make a poor man rags from rags to riches. A smart woman who will work with you, who knows how to spin the straw into gold, will make from you a poor man into a billionaire. That's the smart woman. So they both can be together, beautiful and smart at the same time. But what about when they are beautiful and not smart? This is where you got to look on the things. Don't look at the coin on the edge. Don't don't look at the coin on the flat part of it. Look at the coin on the edge. Because what is on the edge is not what is on the surface part of the coin. And you are looking on the surface part of the coin, but you are not paying no attention to the edge of the coin. And it's on the edge the trick is. When I say trick, it doesn't mean like they're tricking you out of something. So, the smart woman can take you from rags to riches, from rags to a billionaire. That's the work of a smart woman. Because building you is also building herself. Building you is also building herself. And she loves you. And this is one of the reasons why she's going to work with you. Because guess what? She is the one who spins the wheel. You may be working the money, but you are not a saver. You don't know. Who knows? Good evening, and how are you? Okay, thank you. Never mind. Have a good one. Glad to see you. Yes. She is the one who spins the wheel. You are the one that do not know how to get $100 out of $1. She is the smart one. And so she will do that. And she will bring you from rags to riches because of her smartness, because of her wittiness. Things you are looking on, that's not what she's looking on. But she wants to bring you into a billionaire path and bring herself because trust me, she's smart, she's witty. She is not going to take you there and she is left looking on you, going on the ladder of success. And she stand there, looks on you until you reach and she don't do anything for herself. Taking you to the riches, she brings herself because she is the one who are doing it. Look at the turn. The beautiful woman in no time can bring you to a beggar. That is so funny, don't it? The same beautiful woman will bring you the millionaire, the trillionaire to a beggar. Yes, thank you, sir. Right? Will bring you the trillionaire right down to a beggar. How do you choose? And nobody's telling you who to choose and how to choose when you're choosing your significant other. Just to put it out there that the beauty of the woman will bring you the millionaire, the trillionaire, the billionaire right down to the ground of a beggar. Because you focus on the beauty and you will spend everything you have to keep the beautiful woman. What is she doing to make more money, more asset, more and more and more? What is she doing? She's not doing anything. Yeah, this is a beautiful woman. She need a yacht, and we're going out in the yacht. She need what they call them, the Cessna. That's the little family plane, and you're going to get her that. There's nothing that she asks for that you are not going to provide it because you are supporting the beauty. You are supporting the beauty. So you will do everything in your powers to keep the beauty going. There's nothing wrong with a man having a beautiful woman. Each time when they went to bed and he looked on her, he saw the beauty in his bed. He is seeing like he's looking on light. Nothing is wrong with that. And don't get me wrong. But there's a difference between the beauty and the smart. So this beauty will bring you right down to rods, while the smart will took you right up to the trillions. You depend upon her beauty, and you saw her beauty. Even Songs of Solomon speak about the beauty of the woman. In the book of Proverbs, it said, be careful of the beauty, because that is what captivates you. That is what held you. You saw nothing more. Even if she is, you know, hear them say, I give you a bun. You don't saw you don't see that, you know. No. At all times, what planted in your eyes, in your mind, is the beauty. And she will lock in of nothing because she's a beautiful woman. Yes, she is a beautiful woman. Yes, smart. So when you look at it, Eventually, somebody call it a empty-headed beauty. All you have is the beauty. So somebody described it as an empty-headed beauty. An empty-headed beauty can bring down a million, billion, trillion here, right down to be a beggar. Take you from your heights and pull you right down to the ground. Tell me, men, tell me, all the men, all the men that are on here, they, can you attest to that? So you may have a double. You might have the woman being beautiful and she's smart. But what about the woman that is beautiful and not smart? And so, one woman is enough. And if you find a good woman, a good, smart woman, don't go looking for a better one. Because you know what? You're going to slit in the gutter with the better one. So you find a good one now, and she's smart, and we can spin the wheel together. She knew how. She can put the straw and gold out of it. You can supply her with the straw because you don't know how to spin the straw. She knew how to do that. So, what your job is to supply her with the straw. And together, you two, no time, you became a million, a billionaire. And she's pulling herself. That means if tomorrow comes and you feel like, okay, I had enough of you, woman, and you should walk out, you ain't leaving her empty. Because what? She have the skill to work for the money. She have the skill to spin the straw into gold. And she did that. So bye. We will see each other on the other side of the road. Hi, how are you? Thank you. We knew each other. Yeah, we do used to have a good time. Oh yeah. But there is something why we can't be together. When a beautiful woman think she had the fill of you and walk away and leave you crying. You have lost a beautiful woman. But guess what? That crying, what you have lost, and the crying will last for a short time. In the long term, you will have peace and contentment. So even if you cry and you grieve and you miss the woman, at the end of it, it will be for a short while. And then when you look at it, you will be living in peace and contentment. You will be having the joy of your life because guess what? With beauty comes nagging. With beauty, there's much sometimes that you can do to please that woman. Because guess what? I am beautiful and I can walk out there and every head will turn. So you stay there fooling yourself. And if she said she wanted a glass of water, and you don't jump and get that glass of water to her, she'll start fussing. And if you didn't get it on time, in time, she will fuss. And you will try to please her in every aspect of life. And then you will start finding that I can't please her. I don't know what to do to please her. My God, tell me what to do. So, with the beauty, your life is in misery. You are miserable, but sometimes you can't even show it. Sometimes you can't even pop it out and show that, oh my God. So you have to put on a smiling face. Oh, darling. Yes, darling. I am coming. Where are you? I am coming. Yeah. Stop the coming and reach now. I need you. I want you. So when that breaking up come, it's either you want to walk or her going to walk. You will say, oh my God, this is it. Weeping endure for a night, but joy cometh in the long term. You ought to study these things and study who is around to understand what is happening, right? And so, a man with a plan, and you get a smart woman, she does have a plan. And as I said before, the both will work together. And it go vice versa. An handsome man. Wow. And every woman, boy and girl knew this. A handsome man. Every woman would like to be the next notch on his belt. They just want their name to call with him. He's handsome. He's upright. But he is only an handsome man with an empty brain. He doesn't know how to spin the wheel. So you see, man, most of the time we think the handsome men have money too, you know. Yes. Behind every good oh, it go. Behind every man, there's a good woman. So you will be going and said, okay, he's handsome and he had a lot of asset. You don't know how he came by it. You think it's his brain alone give it to him? Check the smart woman. Check the smart woman. She is the one. She is the engine. She is the engine behind him. She is the one who is driving him to success. The smart. So the handsome man and all the women will be going after him because he's handsome. And some of the time, the name, the family name, give him an edge. And most of the time, you say, but this man was so and so, and this man was, and then, oh, what happened? Why is he on this lower level? He's not smart. He's handsome, but he's not smart. She's beautiful, but she's not smart. But the woman part of it, when she walk away and leave you, she's going to find Mr. Knight in shining armor came and swept her off her feet. I'm going to give you a story. I think I said that here already, but maybe you heard it. It's not you people. In my young years, at about 15, I went to a shop to purchase something. They sent me out. And the lady of the shop, she said to me, it was in an holiday time like now too, So I was going to school. She said to me, can I give you a little holiday job? And she looked at me and she said, can you cook? And I said, yes. And she said, my helper husband fell from a tree, broke. He was in the hospital. She didn't say broke anywhere. And the helper had was to leave while preparing the breakfast and gone to the hospital with him. So the little payment son could she never tell me about she had pay me, but nice to go work for a little money the holiday there. Have your own little thing, your own little purse to spin. Oh yes. So I said to her, yes. So I went home with the things and I announced it and then I went back. Alex Spirit. And I went back to her. So I pick up where the helper left off. And the family consists of her daughter and her granddaughter and herself at the time. And so I finished the breakfast, set the table, and, and the lady said to me, um, you think you could cook the dinner? I said, yes, ma'am. So she gave me what she would cook. So in between time, I set out what I'm going to be doing. When it's all over, she said to me, I wish my daughter was like you. Yes, happy emancipation, yeah. But why the daughter couldn't be like me? It's the way how she have grown her daughter. I was grown different. Her daughter was a beautiful girl, beautiful woman. And she was a well kept girl. She grew sheltered. She does nothing. I don't even know if they didn't employ somebody to put her clothes on for her. She was there, and her parents were well known. Their names are, the name up there. A police of inspector, young man, apparently just landed his job, and he went there. They used to have parties there. They had a big lawn, and they have parties. So apparently, they had a police party. He went there and he saw this young lady, and oh, she stuck in his head. She would not remove out of his head, out of his eyes. And he went to ask her hand in ask her parent for her hand in marriage. This isn't it? Because this is a government man. Oh yes. Mm. But what people don't understand, it's not every boy child carries 10 big fingers. Some women carry 10 big fingers, but not all of them. And so the biggest wedding, it's her mother telling me this, the biggest wedding that you can ever think of. All dignitary and dignitaries were there to witness their daughter get married. The young man purchased a house in the city on the hill. And of course, he and his beautiful bride went home. They went after they get off their honeymoon. Of course, they were in this house, and the young lady said to him, he said he had to go to work. The honeymoon ended, so he has to go to work. When he came home, he left her in the bedroom and he came to saw her in the bedroom. So he was asking her, he didn't get up and get something to eat and fix herself something. She said, no, you need to employ a helper. Why should I employ a helper when it's only two of us? It's only you and I. We don't need an helper. To the surprise, the lady couldn't even burn water. My people said that. Things weren't going. She cannot cook. She don't know even how to load the washing machine. There was nothing she could do because at home, when I went there, she was in her room with about a box of nail polish. And so she put on the polish, she looked at it, she cleaned them off, and she stayed there all day doing that. Polishing, doing up her face, dolling up, stand before the mirror, turn, spin, sit. When I saw her, her dear beloved handsome husband took her home to her parents where he took her from. Sorry. Only so that I knew the story and I saw her. He packed her up, but it was one of her go and his two of her came back because he brought her back pregnant. He said they just got married. How could he employ somebody when it's only both of them? 2 cups of tea. You don't have to make any tea for me. Make for yourself. But not even for yourself. You can prepare something to eat. I can't put up with this. So he packed up the young lady, took her back to her parents, and up to 20, 20, 21, 22, up to 2022, she was still living. She's a big woman, She's still living in her parent home. No other men came to ask her hand in marriage. And so she have the baby. Her husband look after her and the baby. But him say, why would I have a woman at home when the woman can't even know how to boil up some water and draw some coffee? What am I doing? So he looked at it and said, beauty. This was not Beauty and the Beast. Beauty. Beautiful. I just don't want only a beautiful woman in the house. At least I need somebody who can, they can help themselves. Why should I go and employ a helper to pay a helper for two of us? And he brought his wife straight home to the parent. Yes. And that was all I get to know. I saw her. And this, the mother didn't fear. Because when the mother trying to teach her something to do, is when she came back home from her loving husband, her handsome husband. And then she's going to quarrel and say, then not even the little girl. But that's just how you grow her. However beautiful you are, learn to help yourself. Learn to do things for yourself. Learn to be independent in that way. And this is not a fake story. I'm telling you, it's a true life story. The father passed away, but the mother was still running business. And she was still there. I stopped by the shop one day and she was in the shop serving. I said to myself, oh, wow, wow. At least you can come and serve. At least you can serve. Maybe by now you can boil porridge and you can add water. So do not depend upon beauty only. If you notice the questions that the pageant of being, they ask the pageant, yeah, because you shouldn't have 10 big finger. Not only being beautiful, but being industrious too. If something should have happened, you can help yourself and help yourself well. Smart. And this is how you see that the smart, the beautiful woman will bring down a billionaire to a beggar. Because if he didn't catch up in himself and going on, of course he would have to go and employ a helper, only both of them, while the wife sit down and do nothing. She was an empty head. She did not have education. So she was not employed by private sector or government sector. She was just a beautiful rose in his house. Walk beautiful, talk beautiful, sleep beautiful, and beautiful all the way. So it's not even that she, and even when she went back home to her mom, she did not even say, let me go and, educate myself, get out there and no. What a bitter earth indeed, right? So she didn't do anything for herself. She just sits there with her beauty, waiting on a knight in shining armor to come again and swept her off her feet. But that luck was not hers. She didn't get it until her daughter grew up as a nice young lady and, of course, was taken from her by the father because the father is in a foreign land and he asks for his child. So it's not all men carry 10 big finger. There is man out there that their parent teach them. Sometimes you have the mother saying to them, learn to do things that woman no give you feel to eat. Yes, not the man spoiled her, the mother spoiled her. So she get a husband, and all she wanted was to have an helper. She just sit around and the helper do her things. Right? So the father took the child in one of the big foreign country. She get a chance that she can travel afterward, but they are no longer. They only share a child together. The the man bring her back and him drop their divorce fast. Him could not deal with it. Beauty over smart, or smart over beauty. Sometimes you saw a man with a woman and you say, my God, what am I doing with a woman? Innocent woman. And people find fault. The man know why he is with that woman because beauty is on the inside. That's a woman who he can trust. That's a woman who will work and spin the goals, spin the straws. So don't look at it at all times. And I think we will have to do a part two because I'm going up to 2 hours right now. Don't look at it at all times and think that, oh my God, she'll get everything because she's beautiful. Of course, she'll get everything because she's beautiful, because you bought into the beauty only. And some of the time, with the beauty, the man do not encourage the woman to really, you know, do something. They don't encourage them. The first thing they want to tell them, boy, then do. If they are working at a place, you will be popping up every 10 seconds to say, I just come to say hi. She's coming home to you. So what happened? There's no emergency. So why every time you're coming? Because he is the man in control. He is the knight in shining armor. So you don't want nobody else to look on. And if it is possible, he said, stay home, my darling, don't go out there and work. I will supply with all that you need until the supplies run out. The smart woman, she kept her beauty, she kept her smartness. I'm going to give you another story, actually in line with this. Actually, there was a, there is, because they still exist, there is a man who friend a young lady. Given he has his wife, but he doesn't work in the parish where his wife is. He worked out of the parish. And so he found himself a young lady. The both of them is going on. She wasn't working, and he gave her a house to live in because he has a house outside of his matrimonial home. So she's living there, getting her, her little thing. He gave her his house number. And while she was there, just depending upon the man, and don't even look at it to say, but you're saying, 2, 12, okay. Don't even look at it to say, okay, he's giving me some money a month time or whatever time he gave money. You know what happened? He is a man in his big job. Let me take some of that money and send myself to school. and acquire something. No, she didn't do that. Because guess what? She thought sex is all. So when you come, I will try my best to give you the good sex. I hope I'm not breaching anything here. But the man did not see it that way. Oh, yes, I'll go and I'll get and I'll have my fill and then I'm out. He friend a next girl, smart over beauty. This other young lady, she look at him, he has his wife, he have his career, he has his job. What do I have? Why would he want a woman or a girl like me to be around at all times? So you know what? Let me get something from this man. And she start going to school. So out of what she is getting from him, she is going to school. And she was there doing her thing and she doing her thing. This other one, which was the first one, found out about the second person and she decided to make rupture. The first place she attacked was the man's house. Call his wife and give the wife the stories. She didn't talk about herself, you know. No, she didn't. She's talking about the other person. And she didn't say, well, then, your same husband put me in a house to live, and your husband and I was friends. She didn't say all of that. She was such a good patriot that she is giving the story about the other person. While she is there looking and trying to make problem, this other young lady is sitting in the exam room and she is and she is and she is. That young lady walk off with 7 subjects. This first one end up with nothing because when the problem came and the wife had to came to the parish where he was working and all hell broke loose. Everything was out, everything, and that was where the marriage break up, right there at the man workplace. So the man said, you do a good job. You're one of the smart girl. I gave you 24 hours to leave my property. The other young lady got a job with the ministry. And she was in a position where she got her vehicle. They provide her with a vehicle. So she was driving. While the other unsmart, beautiful had to go back, crawling somewhere, crawling under a rock. Because you're so smart, because you have the beauty, you thought you were so smart, and she get nothing. The other young lady was smart. She wanted something. Yes, she talked to him. She know him of him, but she commit the infidelity with him. Now, marriage is not an exam piece of paper. It's not. It's not your degree. It's a contract. So when you are going to marry your beautiful woman, Ensure that she carries smart. Ensure that she's smart with the beauty. If not, you're going to be in gross trouble. Your head is going to be spinning around, turning around. You're going to be really in trouble. You're going to have to be running. And why are you leaving this beautiful woman? It's because you don't know. We can't take that away from her. She's beautiful, no doubt about it. She is. She don't need no makeup to be a cutie. That is not for her though, right? She's beautiful, but she's not smart. And you too isn't smart because you are pulling from what you're getting, and then you gone into bankruptcy. And then sometimes they have it to say, "Oh, the woman, the woman eat out the man." The woman not eat you out. No, the woman haven't done such. You gave her what you gave her. Although you see that you are in so much trouble, your bank account, the number is dwindling down. She is asking, and you are still supplying, and your business down there, so you can't pay your workers. You have to be owing tax. You have to be doing so much things, and your eyes have not opened to the reality of life. So it's which one over the other now? Smart over beauty. Men must be wise. Yes, you all know what you're looking for. You all know what you wanted. But sometimes the choice is not right. Because you have to pay dear. The price is a hefty one. The price is not easy. And you had to put your shoulder to the wheel with that price. And so it goes on the other end, where the handsome man took a beautiful woman, and that's all he looks for. He haven't looked down the road. And let me tell you, the very smart woman can outsmart you too. Yes. Because guess what? If she's putting in all the hours, she's putting in everything, and you are skidding over the wet grass, she will outsmart you because she's not going to be the loser. She rather you will be the loser because you are the one who whose tire is skidding. So she can outsmart you. But as long as you're honest and she can prove you being honest, oh yes, all gone, right? So I will have to come back with the next part of it. I have seen your comment. Um, yeah, true part 12. What? So be wise. Be wise. Because let me tell you, men have not, men think they're smart, but men are not smart. It took your counterpart to outsmart you with just a snap of the finger. So, in all that you're doing, you will have to Be smart. Don't be only handsome, but be smart. So if you're going to buy a house, you ask how much money do you have? Because the house is for $1 million. How much do you have that I can back you up on that? If you don't have none, you don't ready for the house. If you don't have any at all, it's not ready for the house. You understand? There are some of the times the man say, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And the person who they depend upon is the one who outsmart them. Sometimes it's not even the person who they have as their significant other, They went out and find another lady and said, okay, I have this business to do. And I don't want my wife to know about it. You might as well make your wife know about it. Because that is the one that is going to make you cry. Yes. That is the one. It might as well you let your wife know about it and deal with it. Because you are saying, okay, this lady let me all she wanted. She just like giggle and just throw you out and play you. Yeah. So many times I have seen this happen. And when you say you're hiding, no, be upfront. Hide in front of the person, but don't hide behind them. So if you are given $100,000 and you said, well, I can't give you all of $100,000 every week. I need to keep back 20,000 for myself. Open your little saving someplace because you are preparing for the unexpected. Prepared for the unexpected. Hence, you have this thing near prenup in marriage now because so many things happen within a marriage that you have prenup was there all along, but it was not being seen because you trust people and that's it. So now what is coming in? What do you bring to the table? And what I brought to the table is mine, not yours. So I came and I have a bank book with $2 in it. It's mine. You have a bank book with $5 in it. It's yours. So if you want something to be for both of us, we went and opened an account with the both of us name. And your bank book is where it is, mine is where it is. So we are going to save on a basis. So I am going to be putting in something in my bank book, and you better put something in yours too. And do not go fishing with it. That you have to buy the biggest fish and the dearest fish, the prettiest fish, the most beautiful fish. Put down that one. Let that stay in safekeeping. That if anything should have happened, you are not left empty and dry. Yes, reality of life. True reality of life. So too many times we cry and we said, this happened and this happened. But why it happened? Because we have not sat down and calculate properly where we go from here. and how we go. We have not done the calculation, and hence we are in problem. And some person lost their house, and some person lost even their jobs, and so many things happen because what? We are not calculating the thing properly. Hence, gone are the days when only one partner work. Gone are those days. So guess what? If you don't have an education, your hands are there. Go learn a trade. Go learn a trade. Do something to help yourself. If something should have happened to your husband, you must get able to foot the bills. You must have something for yourself. If you have children and the father something, this good there, clear. You must, but it's true. Something must be in the kitty. You know how much times I have seen persons because you take a person who depend upon their body, depend upon their beauty, depend and said, okay, and you are said, okay, I don't even want breeze to blow on you. Stay in here. Ah, we put you in a glass case. You're on the road. Something happened. And it put you in an awkward position. You cannot work. You cannot earn. And the person who you have, let's say you have a business, cannot run your business for you, can't take over, can't step into the shoe and run your business and keep the boat going, keep the boat afloat. You can't do it. And everybody sit down with their hands forward. If you friend a beautiful woman and if she don't have anything, encourage her to go and get something. She don't want to go and get something and just sit down and I would have to leave her. Believe me. It's not for me to say that or for anybody to tell you what to do because you know what to do. And on the other hand, if the man is only handsome and sitting there like a nice vase and can't do nothing, you need to take a long consideration. Because guess what? Sometimes him find a woman don't care whether he want to work, yes or no. As long as she have him by her side. And you think he's going to give up that offer? No, he's not going to give up the offer. He's going to accept the offer. Although at the end of the day, he might not get anything, but he accept the offer. Eh? So you all have to prepare for the unexpected. So many times I have seen accident. The man end up in a wheelchair, can't work, or the career that he have to reconsider, revamp that, and do with something else. And sometimes we women are so kind and generous that when you can't help yourself, they walk out on you. They make sure they do it when your lower lights are burning. They walk out on you. Good. So, my friends, food for thought. These are food for thought. Food for thought, inspiration, and everything in one. Think and think well. And if you have to be growing children, grow, train your child or children that they will be asset and not liability. They can earn for themselves. They can do for themselves and be a beautiful, smart person. And if it is the boy, the same. They can be handsome and wise. Because if you don't do that, these cycles repeat themselves over and over and over again. Who felt it? Who cries? Who sometimes committed the unexpected because of these things? But I have just seen these two together. The next thing you know, one sleeping never to wake up back. It's either the pie pie or the. So you have to save yourself from that. Save yourself from that. Yeah. Food for thought. Word of encouragement. Word of inspiration. Read the contract well. If what in there don't suit you, put it down and keep moving. Because guess what? You can't take that and go and get a job. It's not your degree. It's not when they ask you for this piece of paper, or you apply for the job, you can carry the marriage certificate with you. So you have to back that up very good. And where it's not going to be good, don't go into it and then you, oh, I'm so sorry I did it. No. Sorry before you do it and don't do it. Thank you very much for being here with me. And Italis, thank you for your participation. I hope you get something from this. I hope this was food for thought for you to sleep on and look at it. Yes, amen. Yeah. So I'm gonna close the live now and I will have snippage of this in a next live because it's not finished. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Gratitude to you. I appreciate all my supporters, the new ones and the continuous ones. I appreciate you supporting my life, supporting, except for most of the time you're not touching the thumbs up button, in which I would love you to do, right? I would love you to touch the thumb button, set up the algorithm, make the channel look lively, right? So I thank you very much. I thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you have done. Thanks, thanks, and more thanks. See you in the next live. I hope I can do the breakfast live. And you know I love the kitchen. Yep. Cook some ital rice. I never know. Okay. Right? So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, somebody is still coming in. Yes, I do. Okay? So you're just coming in when I am going to be closing the live. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Your support, your support. I thank you. I appreciate it so much. And our next live snippet of this I will bring. And remember, the roses don't go to the honey, to the bee. The bee came to the roses. Thank you for being here. Your first time here. I welcome you wholeheartedly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry you have came late. I'm closing the live now and move on to something else. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night. Have a good one. A broken engagement better than a broken marriage. Oh, sure. Sure, sure, sure. And the next one says, um, it better to wait long than marry wrong. You didn't know that one. It's better to wait long than marry wrong. Yeah. A broken engagement is better than a broken marriage because there is no tie to the engagement, but there is rope and tie and everything to the marriage. Yes, words. Yeah. Better to wait long than you marry wrong. Beauty, smart. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And for those that just came in, welcome. Catch me on another live when we continue talking about beauty versus smart. And so, good night. Goodbye. Good night. Thanks.